would like to thank everybody for coming this evening. Before we get too into tonight's activities, I'd like to introduce the group that came together to put this together. I am Eric DeLeon, the airport manager. We've got Matthew Elia, the assistant airport manager, Amanda Carlo from Cape Air's marketing team, and Dagny Ashley, who many of you are familiar with Destination New Bedford. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight. Before we get into the details of tonight's activities, I just wanted to introduce Jonathan Mayor Mitchell.
Thank you, Eric.
A few minutes.
All right. Just so there's no mystery, this microphone doesn't project. So if you're looking like it, it looks like he's talking into the microphone, but it's not that loud. So it's for cable TV. It's for cable TV. But anyway, this is a great party. I walked in here and I said, oh my goodness, this is people are having way too much fun. We got crickets and join us, and it's amazing. But
that was Dr. Olson, by the way.
But we're here really to celebrate all the work that's been done at the airport to modernize the place and to really look forward to a bright future. And a lot of folks have been hard at work at that. There's way too many to be named, both inside city government, outside. But I wanted to start at least with Eric and Matt, with all their hard work in really projecting a vision for this place that will, I think, inspire all of us to work hard to grow it, because I think there is a lot of room for growth, as evidenced by the MassDOT study that came out recently that showed that there's been a 23% growth in economic activity as a result of the work of the airport in the last 4 years. So all good stuff. I mean, this and lots of jobs. And the restaurant's doing well. Everything seems to be going in a forward direction. And the key now is to make decisions that enable us to build on the airport's strengths, so that we can really set ourselves up well for the future. So I want to thank Matt and Eric for their hard work. I want to acknowledge the board and for their stewardship. Paul Barton, the chairperson of the board, is here. Bill Whalen Jr. was on the board for a while. Mike Canavi was on the board for a while. Who else is? Sean Collins hopefully will be on the board soon. Who else? Who else is on the? Oh yeah. Jason's on the board as well. So if I'm missing anybody else. So anyway, they work really well with our friends at MassDOT and with the Economic Development Council. Derek Santos is here. Of course, the City Council is a big supporter of the airport. Linda Moritz, Steve Martins are both here, as well as I saw Dana Ribeiro walk in. Naomi Carney back there, all big supporters of the airport, and for good reason, because it's a great place and getting better. My job as mayor is to do what I can to support the place and make sure that it works closely with, and Dagny Ashley, our tourism director, I can't forget. Make sure it works well with all components of city government, because there are many components of city government, including tourism, including economic development, including the port, that if that can complement what's happening here and really enable more growth. So we're very proud of the steps that we've been taking in the last few years here. The future is very bright. And I just ask all of you to work hard to spread the word. This is a good place. And what we'd like to see in the next few years is more of what we have, more Bridgewater, more corporate aviation, more Cape Air for sure. We'd like to see our commercial aviation base grow here. It would be great if in the not too distant future you could pull up to our very manageable parking lot, walk out right to a TSA certified terminal, go through, jump on a flight to Washington or Chicago, and be there, within an hour or so. That would be pretty good. And so we're doing the market studies that we believe will show that more investment that would enable those things is justified. So that and that will beget more growth and investment. So. And it would be pretty cool just to fly to D.C. from New Bedford. Last week, Irwin Jacobs was in town. Of course, he has his own private plane that his wife sleep on. But we were at dinner with him at the Whaling Museum, and he had to leave to jump on the flight from New Bedford to London, the direct of his private jet. So we might not get that available to the public anytime soon, but DC and New York and Chicago would be more than just fine. So let's keep working hard toward those goals, and I'll turn it back over to Eric for the details. Thanks.
So we have a couple things this evening that we're going to go over, but before we get to that, to introduce Amanda Carlo, the Northeast Marketing Manager for Cape Air.
Good job, you memorized that very well. Like Eric said, I'm Amanda. I cover 19 destinations in the Northeast for Cape Air, and naturally New Bedford is one of my very favorites. I love coming down here, and I love working with the team here. We've had the pleasure of serving New Bedford, the airport here, and the businesses and the community for, is that 23 years we said, Greg? 24 years. So we're really excited about that, and can't wait to see how Cape Air can grow this community, and maybe we can expand some routes in the future. We are very hopeful and looking forward to the future. So we have a couple things going on tonight that I wanted to tell you about in relation to Cape Air. We are giving away round-trip tickets from New Bedford to Martha's Vineyard, and you can drop in your business card over here in this little glass container on the Cape Air table. And then behind me, you will see a beautiful Nantucket Airlines Cape Air aircraft. If you have not had the privilege of checking it out, you definitely should. We have a little section cornered off here so you can go out and take a look, and we are very proud of that. So I think that is all that's going on, and I will pass it over to Dagny. Thank you all.
Thank you, Amanda. Hello, everyone. I'm Dagny Ashley, the Tourism Director for the City of New Bedford. I am your one-stop shopping for fun in the city. So it's destinationnewbedford.org, if I don't say that 5 times. Visit our website. We have all the social media outlets. Come and see what we have to offer at our table. We have summer concerts this summer. We have a pirate invasion. We have many things going on this summer, probably too much to list in this short period of time. But I also want to thank Eric and Matt and Amanda for this amazing opportunity to be at the airport, because we all want to work together to promote New Bedford as that vibrant destination that we all know that everyone wants to come to during the summer, because I think it's about visitor time right now. Our visitor season is about to start in about a month, so we're very excited about that. And again, I thank you. Visit our table, destinationnewbedford.org. I'll say it again. Visit that website often. Like our Facebook pages, do all of those fun things, and sign up for our newsletter so you can get all the updates on what's happening in the city. Like I said, one-stop shopping for fun in New Bedford. Spread the word. Thank you. Now I'll pass this on to Eric.
So just to give you guys an update of our goal tonight, it's really just to get you folks here. We, one of the things we recognize as we pursue some marketing efforts with this fine group here is that we really need some public outreach, and just to kind of get the community involved with the airport to grow the service here in the tall order the mayor has set for us. So with that, our idea is just a grassroots campaign to get everybody out here, get some public awareness of the services that Cape Air offers, the awareness of what the FBOs offer here. We have 3 fixed-base operators who offer an array of services for all sorts of travel and aviation needs, and we want to thank them all for being here, as well as the other tenants that are here from car rentals, the Cape Air obviously, and the restaurant. Thank you for hosting us. So that's really tonight's goal. So enjoy, have a good time. And one more thing before I forget, we also have a couple tickets to the Boston Museum of Science has a new IMAX movie that's out, and it's titled Airplanes, narrated by Harrison Ford. Matt did attend the pre-screening of that, said it was fantastic. So we've got a couple tickets to that. So when you put your tickets in for the business cards for the Cape Air flights, our second runner-up will come up for the IMAX tickets. So thank you again, and hope you all have a good time.